morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome back to Tekkit. And I have here my nice suit. Doesn't work with my armor, does it? Apparently. What happens there? What's that? What's going on? Oh, my shoulder pad messes up. Anyway, I have a enchanted sword, which is always nice. And you'll see that I've got knockback 2, sharpness 3, and looting 2 on it, which is wonderful. And now that I think about it, I might have had this in the last episode. I can't remember. I've no idea what I've been doing. I've been working hard. Anyway, so following on from our big reactors, obviously they're okay for now. I don't need to worry too much about it. It's running in the background. What I want to create now is I want to create a means of building these snow bricks and these ice bricks because they are cool. I like the blue ice bricks and I like the blue snow bricks, the white snow bricks. Now what we need for these obviously is ice, and you're going to be surprised by this, snow. Now to get ice and snow, apparently we need snowballs. But there is an easier way of doing it. And by easier way of doing it, I mean we need to create a couple of glacial precipitators. Now I've just bloody well turned the rain off to start recording this episode, and it's bloody come back straight away. Literally, if I type this and go this and go this, the rain was already off 10 seconds ago. And it's back again. So I turn the rain off. And it ignores me, which is great. Always like that. So, again, I'll just edit the sound right down in the background. So we should have an aqueous accumulator. That's good. We need one of them. We also now need to create 2 of these. So we need machine frames, a block of snow, a piston, and some copper. So we should have most of that. We've got exactly 2 pistons, so I need to make some more of those. Got 1 machine frame, so I need to make another one of those. Of course, I've only got 1 reception coil, so run out of those as well. It's not, again, not the end of the world. I believe machine frames are just gold and iron and glass, isn't it? Yeah, gold and iron and glass, that's easy enough. So we've got some glass. Get some gold. Get some iron. We'll make a stack of them, or some of them, so we need them. We also need some redstone to make the redstone reception coil. And I forgot it, I'll get it from here, some copper. So just to speed things up a bit, one of those, and we'll make 13 seems a bit excessive, but that'll do. 13 of those, and we need some snow, which is good because, or easy enough, because we happen to live very close to or around a snow biome. So you're going to get a sneak peek at something here, which I don't want to really give you a sneak peek of. So let's try and find a way of hiding that. Didn't see that. Come on, run. Why won't you sprint? I have got everything on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I need to use the shovel. Unfortunately, it's going to probably destroy the dirt quite as effectively as it's going to pick up the snow. Because it is all pro. That's annoying. I need 1 more snow block. Right, so that's that sorted. So let's try and get back to my base without showing you what I was doing. Close your eyes. Oh. Oh, look at the sunset. Isn't it lovely? Oh, isn't it nice? There we go. So we'll just make a quick spot check on the reactor to make sure it isn't on fire. That's good, it's going well. How much output have we got? So we've got 20 of these now. Plenty of fuel left in there. So we've got 20 cyanide ingots, and this can only be created by using the reactor. And we need these for the more advanced reactors. But until we've been using this reactor for long enough to create enough of them, we can't build the advanced reactors just yet. But we have a more pressing matter. That is hopefully to now build 2 of these. Okay. So we also need some liquid ducts. Have I got some liquid ducts anywhere? I must have. I'm sure I did. I will have, but the question is where have I put them? There they are, right in front of me. Fluid ducts, sorry, fluid ducts. They've changed the name. Okay, what else do I need? Think about this. I probably need some water, actually. That's probably the most obvious thing I'm going to need. A couple of buckets of water. Nice and easy. Okay. And we'll get it set up and then we'll look at sorting it all out. Can we make an infinite water source here? Will that work? Yes, I'll do. So we can fix that one. I think I've put the water back there. I've put the water back next to that. Okay. So we need power. So it needs to be somewhere over here. So we'll just do it here, shall we? So first we need to build a 4x4. And then we need to fill in this area. Again, secret area that no one knows about. Now we fill in that area. We can fill in the bottom as well, can't we? Make your standard infinite water source and place down the aqueous accumulator that requires no power to run. Actually, I don't like that there. Let's pick it up again. Let's try and be more sensible about this. Oops. Let's put the aqueous accumulator in that corner. And then we'll take the fluid ducts at the top and across 2, because it's only going to need to be 2. Is it 2? Let's think, how am I going to make this look nice? So we'll put one there and one there, and then just disable all of this for a second. You can see now we can use this to make snow and ice. So if I turn this one to snow and this one to ice, we just need to give it power, which shouldn't be an issue. Which one of these is my power supplies? So if we power it into the top, because that's just how I've got it set up. That's the wrong one. That's good. It's good skills. It's always nice to use the wrong fluid duct, wrong item pipe. So let's just put that on top of there, and we'll run a power cable across from here. And just for style, we'll bring it down from the top. So this should now start producing snow. Yep, it will speed up a little bit when we get a little bit more in it. This will start producing ice at a slower rate. So that gives us a snow block, and that gives us an ice block. Now, I like these a lot, so I'm going to want to create a lot of them. So the thought process that I have now is, how do I want to store them? I could just put a chest in, or am I going to create so much of it I'm going to want to use these deep storage devices? See, 6,000 is a bit more than you can hold. I think I'm going to want deep storage, aren't I? It's basically very cheap nowadays. So it's plastic, a machine frame, and then these storage boxes, which is just tin around a chest. So we can do all that very easily. Just need some wood, so I get a stack of jungle wood, that'll do. Don't need any of that. It's tin. And then we need some plastic, which is in machine parts, isn't it? Yep, a stack of 64 plastic, that should be plenty. So if we take the wood, and convert it into planks, take the planks, convert them into chests by screwing it up. We need 8, which is annoying because there should have been 8, but I messed up the distribution of the boxes. We then put ourselves together 8 of those, and that should give us 8 of those. Nope, what's wrong with that? Plastic sheets, strong box, machine frame. I've got all of that. Machine frame, plastic sheets, and then, oh, because they don't stack, is that why? Strong box, give me a deep storage unit, and another one. Deep storage unit. I don't think you'll ever convince me that using a Tesseract is cheaper than doing that 4 times. Tesseract is just such a ridiculous amount of resources to build that you're never going to convince me that's a good idea. Although, what do I need to make Tesseracts? that I haven't got. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make tesseracts now. Just before I forget, because this has reminded me, I went into the nether and I did some ore mining and I found these nether sulfur ore. I remember 3 or 4 episodes ago I mentioned that I was worried about getting hold of sulfur because it was difficult to find. I was correctly reminded that it's very abundant down at the lower levels around lava, but more so if you go into the nether, because one of these blocks of nether sulfur is worth an almost apocalyptically ridiculous amount of sulfur. So if we pulverize one of these blocks, now if you pulverize a block of sulfur, you get like 4 or 5. Here, you get 24 sulfur. So sulfur is no longer a problem for me at all. I've put a couple of those through. I've got loads of stuff in here now. I have absolutely tons of sulfur to last me forever. Okay, that's my deep storage unit sorted. Let's see how much snow we've got. That's how much ice we've got. So we've got still building up, but I want to just leave this to run in the background, obviously. So put that there, and then tell this to output that away. There they go. And I put this one here, and tell this to output that away. Which is snow. So that's cool. So these two have run out of water apparently. Why has that happened? Oh, I have turned the input off. Silly me. There we go. So now it's all sorted. So I didn't realize what I'd done then. Turn the input off so the water wasn't getting pumped into them. So as you can see, this is going to race quite quickly. Snow is going to be the quickest to produce. It's just almost 1 every 2 or 3 seconds, isn't it? So that will race up nice and quickly. This is a bit slower. No, maybe not. About equal actually, thinking about it. That snow is definitely a little bit quicker. So we can leave that to run, and that will give me a wonderful abundance of snow and ice. And obviously the purpose of the snow is to build the snow blocks. So what we realistically need to do is just smelt a crap ton of cobblestone to get stone, because in my building supplies I've not got very many stone bricks. I've got some stone. So we'll take some cobble over here and we'll throw it into this hopper, which will put it into this furnace, which will just make it, I've got some in here as well, which will just make me some lovely stone. So we'll put this into here just so I've got track of it all. Drop these back off in here, sort out my inventory just a little bit, because inventory management is one of my weakest areas. I'm very lazy when it comes to putting things away. Oops, wrong chest. It goes in there, that's why it didn't let me go it. Don't know why I'm holding that 32 cobble, surely I can just throw that in here as well. Good stuff. Wow, that's me rinsing this episode. I've done much more than I thought I would in the same time that I thought I would spend. So it's going to be quite a short episode, I think, because yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get this set up so that it would start to make me some ice and some snow. That's happily ticking over at full power, so I can probably go and turn down the reactor, because it's producing more, or wasting more fuel than I need it to. Probably could have taken some fuel with me and restocked it. Oops. The only problem with removing the obsidian plates is that it makes it much more annoying to get into buildings. So this is still burning a stupid amount of fuel, but it doesn't need to, because we're not burning that much fuel ourselves. Oh, it's already at 50%. Let's put it 70% then. Just got to find the right amount just before it starts to come down. Is that coming down or is it staying? That seems to be staying exactly the right ratio. It's not going up and it's not going down, so we're balanced there. That's that's nice. So all these numbers look good. Good stuff. Right, well, we are generating power. I didn't have any more fuel over here. I will eventually need to automate the fuel process, but But other than that, we're all good. Need to get rid of these chests and bring them indoors. But other than that, we've had another successful episode. A bit short, a bit sweet. How much power have I got left? So I need to repower that eventually. Oh crap. So let's bring all that into play. And then we are finished. We're good. Another successful episode. Well, I hope you're enjoying this week of episodes. For those of you that are enjoying my videos almost on a daily basis, I have a bit of time this week in order to produce them. So I thought I'd have a go at pushing a video out every day. Unfortunately, it's unlikely to continue at exactly that ratio because life returns to normal again eventually, unfortunately. Work demands you to do things, and obviously travelling, etc. that's required for the type of job that I do means that unfortunately I don't get to game as often as I would perhaps like to game. And my girlfriend's demanding for my time, apparently. It's one of those things, you can't have it all, can you? You can't have everything you want in every aspect that you want it to be. So, we are done. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Again, it's only about 15 minutes or so long, so it's a bit of a short episode, but it's been very successful. We're building some more automation. We're getting some more production done on some of the equipment that we need in order to get the resources that I need to do something very shortly. Something very nice, hopefully something very cool. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you again shortly for the next episode. Bye for now, guys.